Hello and welcome back to the Iwa channel, one of the best places for you to improve your English. My name's Yara, and in this video, I'm going to talk about 18 different ways to respond to thank you. But before we start, I want you to tell me your favorite way to respond to thank you. Tell me in the comments below. And don't forget to press subscribe so you never miss any of our future videos. Now let's get started. I'm sure that you hear and use the phrase "you're welcome" all the time, and it's a perfectly good phrase to use. But when you're learning a foreign language, it's really important to expand your vocabulary and learn new phrases so you can understand them when somebody else uses them, and so you can use them too. So I'm going to give you 18 different responses to thank you, and I have divided them into 3 different categories. Number 1, general responses to thank you. Number 2, responses when somebody thanks you for a gift. And number 3, responses at work or in professional emails. So let's get started with number 1, general responses to thank you. The first one is anytime. Anytime. And we use this word as a way to tell the person that we are happy to help and we would do it again anytime.
Thank you! Anytime!
Number 2 is don't mention it. Don't mention it. This one means you don't need to thank me for what I did, but we wouldn't really say that. We would just say, don't mention it.
Thank you. Don't mention it.
The third one is absolutely. Absolutely. And again, this just means you're welcome and I'm happy to do it for you. And number 4 is similar to this one. It's sure. Sure.
Sure, absolutely.
Number 5 and 6 are also quite similar. Number 5 is no worries. No worries. And number 6 is no problem. No problem.
No problem, no worries.
Number 7 is you got it. You got it. And here you should notice the way this phrase is pronounced. We wouldn't really say you got it separately. We would link the words together and say you got it. You got it. Try to repeat that after me. You got it.
You got it.
And the last one in this category is similar to you're welcome, but we're adding one word here, which is most. Or we can also say very. So we can say you're most welcome or you're very welcome. And these 2 words, most or very, are just used to show the person that we were really happy to help and to emphasize the phrase you're welcome.
You're most welcome, my friend.
Now let's move on to the second category, which is responding to somebody who thanks you for a gift. Now, of course, you can use the phrases that we've already discussed, but when somebody thanks you for a gift, you might want to be a little bit more expressive, which means you might want to express yourself a little bit more than just by saying you're welcome or no problem. So here are some phrases you can use. The first one is it was nothing. It was nothing. And in a way, you're kind of telling the person it's really no big deal. It's like saying, you deserve even more than that. What I got you was nothing.
Thank you.
That was nothing.
The second response can come after one of the ones we already discussed, and it is, I hope you enjoy it. So for example, you can say, you're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Or I hope you like it.
I hope you like it.
The third response is something you can say usually to a close friend or to a family member when you buy them a present and they say thank you, and then you want to tell them that you were confident that they would like it. So you would say, oh, I knew you would like it, or I knew you'd like it.
I knew you would like it! Ha!
And again, this one can come after a phrase from the first category. For example, you're welcome, I knew you'd like it. We can also say, I'm so glad you like it, or I'm so happy you like it.
I'm so glad you like it.
And the last phrase here is, it was my pleasure, which means I was happy to get you this gift. We can also reduce this one and just say, my pleasure.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And And now it's time to move on to the third category, which is responding to thank you at work or in a professional email. So these responses are really formal, and you would use these at work with a client, for example, or a customer, but you wouldn't use them with somebody like a friend or a family member. The first phrase here is, I'm happy to be of service. I'm happy to be of service, and this means I'm happy to help.
Happy to be of service!
The second one, which is pretty similar, is I was happy to be able to assist you. I was happy to be able to assist you. And one more way to say it is glad I could be of assistance, or I'm glad I could be of assistance. And this also means I was happy to help. The fourth sentence here can be used if you previously helped a client or a customer, and then they come back later to thank you, or they send you an email later to say thank you, and they tell you that everything went really well and they are really thankful for what you did for them. Here you can say, I'm glad to hear everything worked out well. And this is an indirect way to respond to thank you. And this phrase also shows that you're happy for the client, you're happy that they got what they wanted, and that everything worked out really well.
I'm glad everything worked out so well.
Now, this last phrase that you can use is a way to tell the person that you are ready to help them again if they need any help in the future. And a nice and formal way to say this is, please feel free to contact me should you need any help in the future. And this just means, let me know if you need any help in the future.
Please feel free to contact me at any time.
So those were 18 ways that you can respond to thank you in different situations. And now I have a quiz for you so we can see how much you remember from the lesson. Tell me the correct answer in the comments and I'll let you know if you got it right. The question is, which of these three options is not a response to thank you? So there are two correct responses and one incorrect one. Tell me your answer in the comments below. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you learned some new ways to respond to thank you and to expand your vocabulary. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to click subscribe and click like on the video. If you would like to get more help with your English, you can also follow me on my Instagram page at Fun English Daily. You can just read the description below this video for more information and for the links. And now that you're done with this video, you should go and watch my last video, which was about 7 common mistakes that you might be making. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye!